are we negotiating with bandits? Why? Why do we have government over us? Why? Send them to hell. Imagine if it was one of the president's children that we abducted. Imagine if it was one of them. Nigerians are not angry enough. We are not angry enough.
Why are bandits going live?
On TikTok!
Going live.
Calling people now on video calls.
Why can't we trace the location?
You Tinubu supporters, our president supporters, come out and tell us what this present administration has done. Tell us how you are benefiting from, because there are some dumbass people out there that will still sit down and still be defending him. Oh.
The past week has been filled with a lot of incidents, a lot of scary graphics and videos. And the truth is, it looks like we are gradually losing empathy as a people, as a nation. And it makes me worry what the real job description of the Grand Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is supposed to be doing. When you go behind and when you go back into retrospection and you look at May 2023, or probably May 2023 or May 2024, when this administration came into power, there's been a series of school abduction. It started off in LEA school in Kaduna, and on and on and on and on. And it looks like the lives of those that just went to school to learn A, B, C, E, D, and then play with their friends, and probably with a very good, rewarding future ahead of them, their lives has been turned into what we cannot even imagine. Will they be able to heal from that trauma? We don't know yet. They are too young to be going through such. I mean, that's a lot to take in. But however it is, I know you're also trying to, also imagine what it is. Probably you're trying to, imagine your child, or if it is even you as an adult going through such process. But however it is, we're going to be looking at the insecurity that has befallen us as a country. What is the sole responsibility of the government? Those we put in power, or those that force themselves into power to lead us. What are they doing? How are they doing? With the huge amount of money that is thrown into as budget for security. How far now? Waiting the soap. How far? People, children, they're inside jungle now. They count.
I don't think they realize that part, that people, children are in the jungle.
People, children, they're inside jungle now. They count 250, 78, 11 million people. I mean, I didn't mean to start today's show like that, but I'm actually putting myself being a father, or even a brother, or even if it could have happened to me. My name is Imeolua, and here we are on today's episode on ISayWhatILike podcast. The English is supposed to be little. Let me just, spice it up a little bit. And we have my co-host that actually rushed and came in from a Owambe party. Because this Gilly, Anthony Gilly, we greet you. Ekaboma. Ekabo si etuwa. Lily. Kilemua.
I didn't bring anything. I came in here today. You see, I'm on black and black. And this black and black means a lot. Because exactly. I think our country, we are mourning.
We are.
Our country, we are mourning currently. And Mr. President, sir, Your Excellency, I don't think you are losing weight, because in his recent video, he said, if you are losing weight, I am losing weight.
I'm losing sleep.
I don't think you are, because I don't think you are seeing what is going on in the country. I don't think you are seeing these little kids that are being abducted and kept in the forest. Little children, I can't even go through my phone. I can't, my FYP is a mess. I had to take some time off Instagram, off social media to cleanse my head again.
You know, I went through some videos yesterday and I saw them burning rubber, like plastic rubber, and it was dripping on the back of those children. And they were crying, they were shouting for help.
Imagine if it was one of the president's children that we abducted. Imagine if it was one of them.
You know,
or probably a great-grandchild or a grandchild or something. Would the president be out there? Do you know what he would have done? They would have gone into the forest, looked for these people, and bring them out. Let's talk about our first lady. Did you see what she kept out there? Did you see the theme of this year for Children's Day? So, how are you being able to sleep?
You know, I'm not trying to say, I mean, we're not comparing, but at this point, we need to compare. I remember when Chibok girls' abduction happened, and then the wife of the president, then Dame Patience Jonathan, went on live TV, called on the school principals, called on parents of the girls that were affected, and were like, give me details of what happened. Did you, during the period, the examination teachers, the WAEC teachers, that, you know, can we have a round table and find a way to, you know, bring these children that were abducted? And because she knows what it means to be a mother, she went, you know, it was outbursts of emotion, and she started crying, and she said, there is God, oh, there is God, oh, there is God, oh. I mean, she said tears. Even if it was drama, even if it was scripted, but that was concern.
I don't think our current first lady, I don't think she understands the pain. Did you see the video of some of those kids' mom? I don't know how they have been able to sleep. I have a child. Imagine if my child is not with me. Do you know, would I be able to sleep, Ime?
You
When immediately I saw that video, I was in the salon. I told the lady, I said, please don't show me this video again. I honestly feel like crying right now. Don't show me the video again. I don't want to see.
See, it's really because pathetic.
That baby is no more than that baby should not be more than a year, 8 months, give or take 2 years. That baby will still be on diaper. That baby will still need cereal to eat. Wow. That baby will still need mother love. In the forest.
In the forest.
Where does that child want to get that? Where? Where? And people are going for Ojude Oba this year. What are we buying? What are we Ojudeing for? What? What exactly are we? What exactly are we? Did you see your army, what's his name in for Ojude Oba? Did you see Sheyi Tinubu for Ojude Oba? And people are in the forest. People are crying. People are saying, please bring back our children. Please bring back our children. You are saying, our Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said we should pray for bandits to repent.
See, I went through and I heard he was saying bandits, that there is nowhere in the holy religion that talks about banditry, and it's, excuse me, sir, it is your job. And let's even talk about the Minister of Defense that said that those that became bandits did not become bandits by...
I said I want to quote him. He said, pray for terrorists and bandits to repent and abandon their evil way. So we are now praying for bandits. Oh Lord of mercy, please let these bandits, let them repent.
I think at this point, being a Nigerian is...
Send them to hell.
Being a Nigerian is a problem, because sometimes we all need to see a therapist. How does it make sense that a president of a nation is saying we should pray for a bandit? Like, a president is saying, I remember when the Chibok girls were abducted. The current president was among those spearheading the protests. The protests that they should bring back Chibok girls. It was viral. They were on the streets. Churches were on the streets calling out the presidents. Then they should bring back the girls.
If you talk too much in this present administration, they will pick you up.
Allegedly, I heard there's a particular church that was supposed to protest against this, abduction of these children. But because they have someone in power, the person sent an order that they shouldn't protest.
Close down all the churches. All the churches should be closed.
Because it is no
They should
longer
close down all the churches.
it is no longer a matter of let's just leave the president. Everyone is going through one thing. We were saying it was happening in the north. Oh, it was in the north. It was
nothing. It does not. It's not affecting us in the west, in the south.
It's crawled into Kwara State, and now this is it. We have it at yours as behind here. It's 2 hours from here.
If this country was okay, will people travel out of the country? Are you seeing what our people are going through in South Africa? The Ghanaian government has sent planes to bring in about 300 Ghanaians back into their country. Our own Nigerian citizens, they are still in South Africa.
And Nigerians are the more affected. They are the ones most affected at this event. Now, the insecurity is getting too much, because let's go back to time memorial. As at March 7, 2024, early primary school and government secondary school in Kaduna, Kuriga, Kaduna, were actually experienced this abduction. About 287 pupils were abducted as at March 2024. That was in 2024, when this government just came into power. We just thought it was just normal thing. And then, as of now, we are recording about 46 victims. As at this conversation we're having, we've not heard any message. It was after several draggings and shouting on social media. That was when the Ministry of Education came in to condemn 2 weeks after. We did not hear any information from any UT. National Union of Teachers did not say anything. Is it Nigerian Union of Teachers did not say anything. And we have principal and headmaster of the school that was killed. They did not say anything. NLC has not said anything. There is nobody is talking in this country. It looks like we are all having a good time. And like what I said, it looks like we've lost empathy. It looks like we've just lost a sense of brotherliness. How are we comfortable? How do we feel so comfortable? And we are still going about doing...
I say Nigerians are not angry enough. We are not angry enough. Nigerians are not angry enough. That is why we are still coming out on social media to rant, to talk. Why do we even have to come on social media before they start doing the needful? Why? Why do we have to come on social media to start dragging you guys before you do the needful? Did you see the teacher that they beheaded? Now yes. we still in that video. The teacher said they had already picked, the band had already picked who they want to pick next. That the government should please negotiate. Why are you negotiating with bandits? Why? Why are we negotiating with bandits? Why? Why do we have a government over us? Why? Why are we negotiating with bandits?
Let's even put this into context. The DSS that we have, the security personnel we have, let's look at our security apparatus. We have the Nigerian police, we have the Nigerian Navy, we have the Nigerian Air Force, we have the Nigerian Army. We all have them. We have other parastatals, security parastatals that are just there, that that are there. Why haven't we been able to locate the source or the location of these people and crack them down? If it is to locate someone that is talking about the welfare of your armies, we will locate them in less than a split seconds. But when it comes to the issue of security, if it is for us to locate them and pick these people up and treat them, the next thing we'll locate them, incorporate them back into the society and say that, you know what, they didn't become bandits by mistake.
Under drugs.
They became bandits under drugs. See, that's why I say, it looks like we're all going through some mental problem in this country. Like every one of us, because we tend to adjust. We tend to adjust. I'm going to look for the exact amount that has been given, that was budgeted for security in this country, and tell me how much has been used so far. Why do we still have pockets of insecurities going on and here? Why are people being abducted? Somebody cannot even travel on the road any longer. Someone can't travel even because they're scared.
Before you travel, you have to plead the blood of Jesus 100 times. You have to soak the blood of, like Zachary said.
Why are you calling on the blood of Jesus?
How many blood of Jesus will you have to soak? What will remain for those outside the country?
It's crazy. I'm trying to look for the figures that was, earmarked for.
Next again, let me even talk about our spiritual leaders. For every time we gather on Sundays to pray to the Lord, let's also use that avenue to talk about this current administration, reasons why we don't need to put these people back into power. Because look at their primary election.
Yeah.
Did you see the numbers of votes they had already counted? Imagine now for next year. Imagine the amount of votes they would have. Just yesterday, a friend of mine was videoing a live video of I'm not going to call that political party, where they were sharing money. See people lined up. You know Nigerians are hungry. People have driven people into hunger, poverty. You will not bring in your 5k, your 1 bag of rice. Vote they don't have a choice. Let's take this one, because no, they are still going to force themselves on us. They will take it. The election time will come. They will go there. They will vote. You keep recycling that same thing. Let's shine our eyes. Let's sensitize people. Let's let them know. Let our eyes see beyond the 5k, beyond the 1 bag of rice. If this present government, if they are doing well, 5,000 naira will not be a problem. A bag of rice will not be a problem. You'll be able to afford them more and more than you should, in abundance. So let's leave the 5k aside. I'm not saying you should not collect their money. If they bring their money, collect it. Eat it on the day of election. Do not vote for them.
As we're saying, I said I was going to look for the figures. So far, so good. As our 2026 budget, the federal government earmarked 5.41 trillion naira for defense and internal security. Let me give you a breakdown of how this happened. The Nigerian Army has 1.50 trillion naira. Ministry of Police Affairs has 1.33 trillion naira. And service-wide vote has 844.31 billion naira. Ministry of Interior, that's Immigration, Civil Defense, they have 696.42 million naira. And all of this money, I understand that this covers the welfare of the personnel, and also, why do we still have pockets of insecurity? Does it mean that this money is not well appropriated? Is not well spread around? Why do we have insecurity? I don't understand. At this point, I'm just tired. Because having this conversation, you might think someone would do something, but having these conversations can sometimes be tiring. It can be tiring because Nigerians know what they are doing, most especially those in power. The DSS, they know what they are doing. The Nigerian Army, they have everyone. Because tell me why you have everyone's NIN number, yet you're still having insecurity. Why can't you track an insecurity? Why are bandits going live?
On TikTok!
Going live.
Calling people now on video calls.
Why can't we trace the location? What?
Oh God.
It's crazy. Why are bandits going live? And then some people will sit down wherever they are sitting down and they're sleeping, and they'll tell you know what? That votes will not count because there's not going to be network in their village. But bandits can go live wherever they are in the forest. What network are they using? And how come that we cannot? What VPN are they using? That our government, our digital space cannot even. We can't intercept them. What? As in, why? How did we get here? Where did we lose a sense of being responsible for people that voted in you? Even if you got into that office by grabbing ballot box and running with it, which was your slang. Why? Why are you not even being responsible? Why? Why do Nigerians have to suffer? If you look at the figures of people that have died since the beginning of this is just 3 years. And this is just 3 years. And I can tell you that if you want to calculate from 1999, when Obasanjo came into power, until now, allegedly, if I give you the figures, so far so good, we have 35,432 fatalities. And this is from insecurity. And this is just 3 years.
And we're budgeting for. We have budget for.
This is just 3 years. As at 1999, allegedly, we had 7,582. That was during That was during Obasanjo's administration. Yar'Adua's administration, we had 4,889. When Jonathan came into power, we had 7,400. When Buhari came into power, when the APC came into power, we had 17,319. And when our local came into power, we are counting in the 35,000s. And I'm not sure, this is just 3 years. This is just the first 3 years. They have not completed first term. When we now do a sum total of 8 years, who will be left for you to govern? Who will be left for you to rule as a president?
Cows.
Who will vote for you? Where will the 11 million you have as a primary vote, where will you get them from, sir? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking
shame
you.
On this current administration.
As
shame.
A Nigerian,
Big shame.
As a Nigerian, I have every right. As a tax-paying Nigerian, and as someone who goes, I have every right to demand accountability from you, sir. I have every right to be secured by you, sir. But it looks like, you don't even know what insecurity is because you're being surrounded all over.
When that massacre happened in Jos, when he went to the airport, did you hear what he said? When he said he has just 10 minutes, there is no light.
There's no light.
There's no light.
Coming from someone that said, if I don't give you light in 4 years...
He has been disconnected from our electricity. He's not using solar in Asok.
Oh, God.
Everybody now, very soon, everybody eventually will move into solar. They will come and they will tax you for solar. Already, in some estates... They're already taxing for solar usage. For solar usage. Have you ever since Tinubu came into power? Have you seen how house rent has gone up? Should we talk about that? The house rent in Lagos, in Port Harcourt. When I was in Calabar, 4 years ago, the house I was staying, it was a service apartment. Yeah. The only thing I had to come into that apartment with was my box. Your box, yes. I stayed in that apartment for good 1 year, 6 months. Guess how much I paid in that apartment? I paid 150,000 naira.
For the whole year?
For the whole year that I stayed there.
You can't even get that now.
Me and you met, parliamentary now.
Yes, parliamentary, yes.
But I'm not talking about parliamentary extension. Parliamentary. That was where I was staying.
Go back now and ask how much they're paying.
I said my friend that I left in parliamentary.
Go back now and ask how much they're paying.
How much are you paying in that apartment now? He said, Eniola, please, let's not talk about that.
And they will tell you that, things have changed. Things are not only hard in Nigeria.
Please come outside and tell us what this... You Tinubu supporters... Our president supporters, come out and tell us what this present administration has done. Tell us how you are benefiting from, because there are some dumbass people out there that will still sit down and still be defending him. They will still come and be defending.
In as much this conversation was not supposed to be about, we calling out but by the time we look at, there's something they do. What is it called? Qualitative constructive criticism. By the time you look at everything and you see. How far so good? How good? So far so good. What are the good things that you can point out that this administration has brought? That is for you who is not benefiting from this administration. Who's your life? I think you guys have different markets, right? People have different markets. The bat market. I saw somebody wearing. I was in the market the other day and somebody was wearing the bats. BAT and was pricing, and the way the woman shouted at the person, you cannot be wearing this cap and you're pricing
my market.
So is it that you're wearing this cap and you have it full? So come and price something in my sheet. What we are doing here is that we are asking you, sir, please take full responsibility. Security of lives and property is not a negotiable matter. It's not something we need to beg you. It's not something we need. And when it now affects children, my major
concern is how is he being able to sleep?
When it affects children, how you were once a child. Put yourself in the shoes of these children. Till tomorrow, I'm still trying to heal from the trauma I had from when my phone was stolen. I know you want to laugh. I'm not
even laughing.
Because it was a traumatic experience. Then this is a child being abducted. This country has failed the child.
When we're even talking about trauma, you see those children, they would never heal.
It would take...
You see this scar on my hand? I have one here. I have one on my right hand, my left hand side. It was broad daylight under this Tinubu administration that I was almost kidnapped in Mileki.
Wow.
Under this administration, I was almost kidnapped. Broad daylight, inside public transport. Sole, the man said he's no longer going to Ikoyi again. That should enter the next vehicle coming. I said, okay. Small kurupe stopped by in front of us. I don't know what he went to tell the driver. The man said I should enter. That's how I entered. Immediately I entered. I said, well, I've not moved from a particular location on the island to Lekki. Somebody already brought out something to cover my head. Immediately, I just jumped from the vehicle and they zoomed off. Still under this Tinubu administration, I have a mark on my eye. I think either the right or the left. If you look at it very well, you will see it. It was gone. In the night, I entered one chance. Again. The guy brought out gun. Give me your phone. Give me your bag. I said, oh, sir, for what? Because I'm not used to this.
Yes.
I was wondering, why would you want to take my bag, my properties from me? I was dragging. That is how that man carried that gun, hits my face. If not because my father is a known man on the island, maybe nobody will know about my whereabouts. It was someone that saw me screaming. I was screaming, help me, help me, help me. When these guys were hitting me with gun. Those men didn't come down from their vehicles. Till when those guys hit me and then pushed me and ran off. That is when one of the men came to the back and said, we could not come. We don't know if it was this. I totally understand because everybody right now, they're trying to guide their life. He said, sorry, and you now looked at my face. Are you not more Koyensi? May my father so rest in peace. Are you not more Koyensi? I said yes. Immediately they drove me down to my father's house. If I was not known, if those people had not known me, they would have just left me. And in that same spot, when I was small, I saw how they used to behead people, put their heads there on poles.
You see this, I mean, this is your own experience. I have seen how thugs have harassed me with full entitled, oh God, give me something or else.
The country is not safe anymore.
Because the country is no longer safe. It looks like they have been empowered somewhere. Mr.
President. We are hungry. People are dying. This is not some sort of animal place. Cow slaughters. No. In the
words of the First Lady, God has so blessed us God has so blessed us that we are not coming to steal Nigerians' money. We are coming to work.
What work are
so
you
far,
working,
so good, ma. It would have been better that you start just focus on that your Ogo farm. You are so wrong. Just focus in that farm. Because so far, so good. We have not seen. When we look at the report sheets, when we look at the report card, what have you done? Stop telling us that you have done road. You have done Lagos, Calabar, Coastal Road.
Please take it back. We don't want it.
I mean, stop doing that because when you guys want to steal money, you do it. You put it into road. Don't do that, sir. Nigerians want. This is insecurity we're talking about. If you want to focus on health now, you hear in fact, if you want to open that can of worms, it's something else. We beg you, sir. We are just young Nigerians we are just starting our lives. I mean, we didn't do any harm to become Nigerians. So please, if you're a president, sir, if you're our president, and you really understand, I know that it was your life ambition to be president. You just want it to be that you came into that your name was president, but sir, please,
now.
Please, sir, I beg you, do the work of a president. Take charge. Because the truth is, if I were to be your employer, which I am, and you are not delivering on your job, I would have sacked you. I wouldn't even allow you to last 3 years in the office. Because in the first 6 months, after probation, if you are not delivering, please go. Don't waste our time. But sir, you are still here. 3 years and you want to go for a second time. And this time you are even making it look like if you don't take it,
taking it by force.
You are taking it by force. We are begging you, sir. We are begging you, sir. This is the only platform we have. Others may have their own platform, but this is our own platform we have. Secure us. Secure the lives of Nigerians. Because if everyone decides to go the same way everyone is going, who will you stand and say, my fellow Nigerians? Who are your fellow Nigerians? I don't think I'm in fact, Eniola.
Before I finally go, because I came here today with so much anger in me. I'm boiling. Because ever since I set my eyes on that video of that small young boy, that boy that has a promising future, my thinking faculty, my mind, everything has been scattered. And this is to everybody who has a platform. Please, let us come out and speak. Let's speak. Let's use our platform right now. All your celebrities, your influencers, you people should come out.
And I hope you have gotten your PVC.
That is also very, very important.
I hope
first step.
And this is not the moment to say your vote will not count.
Your vote will count. Please. Do you want me to need that?
If you need to transfer your vote, if you want to do what's it called? Location transfer. Please do it. Do it.
It's on your INEC, CVL,
and INEC chairman. I beg you in Jesus' name. I'm INEC chairman. INEC chairman. I beg you. Allow. I know that it was the president that nominated and you put you there, but allow Nigerians' votes count. Allow their votes to count.
That is the only thing you can do for us.
Let it be your own sacrifice.
Thank you. We appreciate you, sir.
Allow Nigerians' vote to count. I beg you. Today might have looked like a rant. I mean, we are all ranting. We just came here to rant because the truth is we cannot sit down here and talk about something else, as I don't know what else is more important than this. Because if this country, for example, if this country just goes everywhere, for example,
nobody
the road is nobody.
Maybe Kachi will watch us though. Maybe Williams will watch us.
Where will he stay?
Maybe Jasper will watch us though.
Because he'll be looking at his safety. Will be thinking first, safety first. So if we are not safe, there is no way for you to even think of, let's watch or let's do this. But we are begging the president. For those of you that know someone that was close to the president, probably a commissioner, a minister. If you know you have someone that is close, please whisper some words.
I'm not even saying everybody in
whisper some words. We are not saying that all of you are totally bad, though. But we are just calling on, because the only person I will call on right now, I know that is Mr. President, because everyone in charge of every department was nominated by you. You nominated your ministers. So if your Minister of Defense is not performing well, I think you should go back to your drawing board. If your Minister of Health is not performing well, go back to your drawing board. I mean, these are not elective positions. These are nominated positions. So, sir, please, we beg you, let Nigeria be safe. We want a safe country.
We want a safe country. We want to stop traveling out of the country. We want a safe country. We want to stop traveling out of the country. We
Everyone
want to do something.
Chasing us out of their own countries. I mean, look at South Africa. And the truth is, I wouldn't even blame anybody, because I wouldn't blame those
small
countries.
Cotonou that I even went to. Let me say small Cotonou that I even went to. So if we talk too much, you say people should go back to Nigeria.
See, the truth is, I'm not blaming any country that is chasing out Nigeria, because the truth is, if they did not fix their country,
yes, now are we going to go there?
You wouldn't have gone there. So go back and fix your country. Let us fix our country, so that people could come and say, how many people want to say I'm traveling to Nigeria?
But you want to know, you want bandit to bandit is not the order of the
it seems you have a lot of money.
What is Boko Haram? What is ISWAP?
What is ISIS? What
are they? What are they? Sir, you are above them. Well, you are really above them. And please, see a young girl like me now. I cannot. You see why we have a lot of young ladies now doing on this. Not like I'm justifying them, but there are really no jobs out there. There are really no jobs out there.
There are young men. That are willing to settle down.
You saw what Zachary said the other time.
They're really like Kachi. They're willing to settle down, but there's no money.
Is Kachi really ready to settle down? Let's see Kachi.
He's still doing Playboy. But they are young men. I'm sorry about that, comic relief. But the truth is, things are not really good. Things are really hard in the country.
Things are hard.
Things are hard.
Before we finally go. Final. Our godly leaders. What do we call them?
Our leaders.
No, our
spiritual leaders.
Our spiritual leaders.
Please don't. I want to use that. Should I use that word?
Please.
Don't ask, Lick, please.
We are begging. Joint begging you.
Because I saw a news where they say Khan came out to say that they are supporting the re-election bid of Tinubu.
Why?
That he has done well.
Do you want your church to be empty?
Whatever amounts they are giving, I mean, they have a way of cajoling people now. They will say, the truth is, according to one of our guests that came, we don't need miracle preaching give the Lord all your salary, then you will get. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that.
Sensitize your people. Come out to the streets. Let's protest. Let's carry billboard. Let's say billboard. Let's carry boards. Let's carry placards.
And do whatever you want
to. And speak to the government. Please, we're begging. Civil play.
I need to say, Ejo. Once please in him Igbo. Once please in him.
Bikonu, abi.
Bikonu.
Awusako. Mbok.
We are begging you. Which other language are we going to beg and beg?
Please.
Beg. This is the only country we have. This is the only country.
We have another country. Anyways, it's been one ride of rants, yes. Because this is the only place we have to rant. And Eniola on the beat. Because today I didn't even have the opportunity to even, talk a lot about my dress.
I mean,
like the country, what we're going through the country, it doesn't warrant that currently. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys so much. We see your likes, your subscriptions, how you guys are sharing and, engaging all of our conversations.
Please keep doing it. Thank you guys so much. I'm Emmanuel. Until we see you again next episode, please be safe.
Be safe
and be
guide
vigilant.
Yourself. If the government cannot protect us, government, please tell us. So let's protect ourselves.
Au revoir.